Yo, what's up, people? Bleacher Report recently did an article talking about who should be the third wheel next year going into the Brooklyn Nets season over the 2020 offseason, who they should pick up. And I just wanted to show y'all something because I think it's real interesting. So I'm going to share this screen for y'all. Check it out. So they start off with the first person that they think they could pick up is LaMarcus Aldridge. And it says that Brooklyn will receive LaMarcus Aldridge and Derek White. And San Antonio will receive Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen, and Taurean Prince. Now, this is my thing. I think that Spencer Dinwiddie, he does have to go because from what I understand, it was something about him when he was getting into it with his teammates. I think he was getting into it with Kyrie. So I think that would be a smart move. The only thing about it is LaMarcus Aldridge, his game style is really the 90s or the 2000s kind of. He would slow the game down, KD, we see that he could run. When he was with Golden State, he was getting up and down the floor. Kyrie can get up and down the floor. You don't want to get LaMarcus Aldridge. So that's why I disagree. But he was just one of the five of the people that they said that they could pick up. Let me show you the other person that they said. Okay, they said Buddy Hield. Basically, Brooklyn will receive Buddy Hield, and Sacramento will receive Jared Allen, Taurean Prince, Theo Pinson, whoever he is, and the 2020 first round pick, which came from Philly. I am a Buddy Hield fan. I do enjoy Buddy Hield, but I thought that was weird because they already have Joe Harris, and he's a shooter. So I don't understand why you would pick up Buddy Hield. I think that would be weird. I think they do need a shooter. When you have Kyrie and you have KD, you do need a multiple of shooters, but that's you spending a lot of money on a shooter. Buddy Hield is good, but I wouldn't go with Buddy Hield. So the third person I will show y'all, which I am impressed with, as y'all can see, is CJ McCollum. It says Brooklyn receives CJ McCollum, Portland receives Karis LeVert, Taurean Prince, and the 2020 first round pick. That's hard to argue with. Saying CJ McCollum, that's hard to argue with, but as y'all go down the list, y'all gonna see who I picked. CJ would make them an instant top 2 team in the East. They would instantly. But the only thing is CJ is a guy, one, his defense is kind of shaky, and two, he's kind of an on-ball player. He needs the ball, and you got Kyrie who needs the ball. KD not so much, but KD, he is a guy that he needs his amounts of shots. He needs a lot of shot attempts, and it will work, but I think it's better options that you can run into. They also say Bradley Beal. Now, before I say my last person, this right here is really, really hard to argue with. Now, let me show y'all who exactly. It says Brooklyn receives Bradley Beal, Washington receives Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen, the 2020 first round pick, the 2022 first round pick. You can't argue against Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal, to me, is probably one of the top most underrated players in the NBA. That would instantly make Brooklyn I think they would be probably the best team in the NBA with Bradley Beal, because Bradley Beal has defense, and not taking a shot at CJ McCollum, but he has better defense than CJ McCollum, and he can score the ball. Bradley Beal is hard to argue with that. If they can pull up that Bradley Beal trade, and plus you're getting rid of Dinwiddie, which I do think they need to, dump him, and you're getting rid of Karis LeVert. That's freeing up more shots. I do think they need to go for that. They should go for that. But the person that I think that they really should be going after is Mr. Trust the Process himself. Joel Embiid. It says Brooklyn receives Joel Embiid. Philadelphia receives Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, the 2020 first round pick, and the 2022 first round pick. What's wrong with the 2021? Why everybody skipping 2021? But let's read what it says about this. If the Sixers suffer another first or second round postseason exit, now mind y'all, we is going through, the whole coronavirus thing, so I don't even know if we're gonna have a postseason. But it says the whispers about splitting up Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid will only grow louder. If that happens, Philly has a tough choice to make. Embiid is arguably the best all-around center in the league, a massive presence on both ends of the ball. Simmons is more uniquely talented as the 6'10 point guard, is elite defensively, and is amongst the best passers in the NBA. Embiid, see, the reason why I would go with Embiid over Bradley Beal, because Embiid, he becomes a defensive presence and he can hit the three just like not as good as Bradley Beal. I'm definitely not gonna say that, but Embiid can spread the floor. He can hit the three. And I think Embiid is more of a presence than what Bradley Beal is, just for the fit that Brooklyn fit. You can run the pick and roll with Kyrie and Embiid. You throw the ball down to Embiid and let him work. You let KD do his thing, and you can really rotate it way better. I just don't like your big three being a point guard, a shooting guard, and KD is a small forward. I don't like it being just that close. I think it would be much better when your big three is a point guard, small forward, center, and I think it would be a much better kind of sort of like how Cleveland did it with Kyrie, LeBron, and you had Kevin Love. Now, Kevin Love is a power forward, but he could play center. But it's spread out like that. And then you had D-Wade, yeah, he is a shooting guard. And you had LeBron, and you had Bosh. So you can really space them out. Whereas if you got Kyrie, Bradley, Beal, see that's gonna be that 1-2 punch right there. And then now you got people, fighting for the ball. I think with Brooklyn, KD is gonna definitely be taking a step back coming off the injury, because we don't know exactly how good KD actually will be, but that way he can have Kyrie Irving, he can put up numbers, you throw it down to Embiid put up numbers. You can do that pick and pop with Kyrie and Embiid, he drive, Embiid step back, kick it out to Embiid, he knock it down. I think that would be much better than the Bradley Beal, but like I said, man, you can't go wrong with either one. But all in all, I think that if Brooklyn add Embiid, that could definitely be the best big three of all time, because I'm telling you, KD, if he is healthy, what he was in Golden State, let me say that first. That's important. If he is what he was in Golden State, and Kyrie, he's still Kyrie, Embiid is still young. Everybody is still in a prime. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be real tough, and all three of them is hungry. Kyrie is still hungry. He want to show y'all that he can win without LeBron. Y'all been talking crazy about KD ever since he went to Golden State. Y'all over here saying, he can't win without Steph and Klay them. Y'all been talking crazy to him. And then you got Embiid. Embiid ain't won none yet. Embiid really ain't proved it. So all three of them gonna come out hungry. And then you got DeAndre Jordan. And they probably starting shooting guard probably be Joe Harris. That'd be a tough team to beat, man. Milwaukee, they gonna have to pick up somebody extra. Everybody in the East gonna have to pick up somebody extra, because I don't think nobody, really messing with them. But I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Please, my views is, I'm just starting off, y'all. So, please subscribe to my channel, man. Like the video, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Appreciate it.